What it do, y'all? It's your boy Spin. I'm with Shotty. This is the Blueprint Podcast. So today, been growing up with Shotty for a little minute now. We decided to, do a podcast. So we just gonna hop right into it. So Shot, what was your biggest thing growing up playing football? Like, what inspired you to do what you was doing at of a younger age?
At a younger age, first coming up, football really wasn't, first option for me until like I got a little bit older and really started seeing my cousins doing it, seeing how big it was in my family. My cousin Darren Walls, Paris Ford, some of those guys, seeing them do that just made me, want to follow in their footsteps. It paid off, right? Seeing them, it helps me every day till the day growing with Darren, he's coaching, and then just seeing Paris and how he just grew as a person and just how much of an impact he got on the community, that just motivated me to be better. So that's the reason why, I chose to play. Just seeing them, my older cousins playing, it just motivated me to, go out and win it.
Now, to be honest, you come from like a D-back family, so was that always like in your path? Like you always wanted to play DB or?
I mean, not necessarily. Just it was always like wherever I was needed until I started playing with the Garfield and the Mighty Mites. I started playing safety, and then once I started getting a little bit of burn at that, it just taught me how to train my eyes, train staying in my pedal, just not getting beat over the top. And then as time went on, bro, I'm like, yeah, this is probably my niche. I started working out with you and your dad, Paris Ford, Lou Berry, them guys, Joey Porter, MJ, Sky, Eric Taylor,
Legend quarterback, Eric Taylor. You gotta know E. Taylor.
We had guys that just wanted it. So, once I got to high school, corner was just one of those positions I felt like was easy and just natural for me because where we come from, our background with your father, that's what we work to be the best corners in the country.
Sure.
We trained to be 5-star. That's why we started DC5. And I'm pretty sure you could relate as well on why you wanted to play DB because your father, of course, played DB, won the IUP, and who was, a historic guy up there, did some great things. Tell us a little bit about that.
So, growing up with him, it was like really kind of like hard to like manage because he had a big representation of it. So me being a younger dude and always him being on my ass about doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. It also helped me out in like the long run because like it helped me build up my work habits. It made me have an appreciation for things. So like me growing up and competing with y'all out of a younger age, it helped me out. It helped my game because iron was sharper than iron. Even though I used to get cooked or get beat, it just always helped me. So like going into different situations, playing against different talent, I'm like, man, I go up against dudes way better than y'all on a day-to-day basis. So like it just gave me that edge. It gave me that chip. It gave me that hunger for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you. So like choosing with that, like having your dad go to IUP was like not one of your landing spots you always had dreams to go to, or was it just like the opportunities there? My father played there. Why not just follow in his footsteps? Or tell us, what you thought about that.
Me growing up, I was not big into IUP. Everybody wanted to go to a Power 5 school, Power 4 school. Yeah. So I really wasn't hit the IUP. But as soon as I got like older in the high school, I started looking into IUP. It was like, yeah, that's good ball. Like they compete. You gonna win some. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look into it. So when I got the offer, a lot of people don't know this. When I got the offer to IUP, he offered me for receiver, and then my dad was talking to Coach Robo, legendary coach right there. He was my recruiting coach. He told them like, yeah, just give him a shot at defense because like that's what he loved to do. He loved to play corner. So when I got the offer, it was like I wanted to be in a winning situation. I didn't want to go to college being in a losing situation. I wanted to be in college and win some. So that was the biggest thing for real.
Yeah.
So like us going to IUP, like what was like your biggest like factor in going to IUP? Like I know you knew me up there and a whole bunch of other guys, but like what was your like deciding factor from leaving LAC predominantly good JUCO to IUP?
Bro, it was just like the factor, the proximity of home it was, bro. You spoke about IUP, bro. I mean, Lackawanna was 5 hours away from Pittsburgh, and IUP is an hour away from home. So I wanted to play somewhere closer to where I'm familiar with. I was just familiar with the area, going up there, seeing some basketball games at a young age when I was in junior college and I was coming back. I was catching a few of the games and just, bro, having you there, having Herc there with guys that I just knew and seeing y'all being comfortable there, but like, shoot, why not, try to fit into that role and try not, like, let me do the same thing as they're doing. So that was a big factor going into it. I really didn't have a lot of homework or research on it, throughout my high school processes because of the rate of stars I had and just, the schools that were talking to me were, I didn't speak with a lot of Division II schools besides Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock and Coach Rosano, those guys were really on me my senior year, but I really didn't pay no attention to it because at the time I was, thought I was going Division I, going to Lackawanna. I was speaking with Penn State heavily. Me and Terry Smith had numerous conversations. He had numerous conversations with my father. We tried to get me up there, but, things went the other way. And I'm glad everything, everything happened for a reason. So I'm glad I kind of went the IUP way, and it paid off for me. I got my degree there, and that's the most important thing about it.
For sure. The degree is the most important part. And I also got to state that, too, like, coming into going into Lackawanna and then coming to IUP, like, what was really the adjustment? Like, was it the school? Was it the scheme? Or was it everything just all across the board?
It was everything across the board. The atmosphere, just Scranton and Indiana, that's two different things. Scranton is just, it's not a good area for people where I come from at. So it's like, it's hard up there, to try to do some things and be a regular person up there.
For sure.
It's just, you're labeled, you kind of don't want to go outside and take them chances. So, and IUP was just like, shoot, this is a different life. Like, the atmosphere of the campus, the coaches is different. Like you said, the scheme, just the winning tradition behind it. The winning tradition was there on both schools, but it just was like just seeing how everyone is walking with open arms and how everyone get along. That's what really like the difference right there, you would say.
Yeah, because a lot of people be sleeping like D2 football and like IUP and stuff like that, like thinking it's D2. Man, that's some good football. Like, you gonna really see some dudes in them D2 schools. Like, D2 schools, like, you gonna see some dudes that could play professionally. Like, and it is not like the glitz and glamour of D1, but like, there's talented kids everywhere. Like, the PSAC alone got dudes in every school. There's a dude. So like, IUP is definitely like a top D2 for sure. And like, us playing there and stuff like that, it meant a lot because like, we cherish that joint, because
Facts.
if we ain't cherish it, we wouldn't even be here right now. We both got our degrees, and we both played up there, played top-notch ball, so that's really a blessing for real. So talk about, like, us going up there, we balling, we all in the DB room, like, talk about, like, the competition in our room, like, because we had some dudes up there, I ain't even gonna fake.
I mean, for day one, shoot, we compete on number one with ourselves.
For
the
sure.
Most important thing. Then you going in there, I'm walking in there to a situation to where I'm seeing Nas Streeter, who's All-American, Makai Lang, who's done some good things, Herc, B. Gibb, coming, his resume's long, played at Youngstown State. Just seeing that, I'm like, I really got to come in here and ball, You can speak for it as well, like we spoke on some of our workouts, it was like I kind of went in there with that mentality as like, I got to be the best here, like no matter who's in front of me, like hey, no matter what we're doing, I just got to be the best. Even like when it comes to practice, seeing Dwayne Brown and Irv, craft with B. Gibb, and then you see him craft with Nas Streeter. I start picking little stuff out of their game that it's like, this is the way I could stop them, because like I seen you had some great battles with Dwayne Brown. I can name a number of them, and it's just off, you being your size, it's like you feel like you're targeted out there. Sure. So it's like seeing Dwayne Brown and Irv was just like, for me, it was like, all right, I got to win at the line. Like, we're both smaller corners. So it's like, people think, oh, no, they play off, but it's like, nah, I mean, we got to try to slow these guys down. Like,
that's about just being niggas to the punch. Like,
facts, bro.
Using our quickness, being smart, using our IQ, and just driving on it and breaking on it. Like you said, like, them battles with D-Bro, them was top-notch. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, coming in up there, competing with the #1 receiver in the nation, he All-American. it was nothing but expectation. Like, he gave me so much confidence going against him every day. Like, because I'm like, if I could guard him, I know I could guard anybody. At least in the D2 aspect, I know I could guard anybody. Because, like, the shit he was doing on on Saturdays, it was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. But learning from B-Gib and Nas, that definitely paid dividends. Hurt, learning from all three of them, because I used to take bits and pieces of their game too. Like, Nas, he used to be good with, like, tracking the ball down. Like, playing, like, his ball skills was unreal. So, like, I really used to see that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna steal that. Then B-Gib, like, his quickness, how he used to, sometimes he wouldn't even press, he would just mirror, just use his feet. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna steal that. And then Hurt, he used to just had that dog in him, like, niggas ain't better than me type.
Yeah.
And I used to be on something like, yeah, I need to steal that too. Because Hurt was also like a smaller corner, like, star for us. Yeah. And he used to just be making plays for sure. So let's talk about, like, what was, like, your welcome to IUP moment, I should say. Like, what was your welcome to, like, IUP? Like, who gave you that business? Who gave you that work? Who was, like, that guy that was like, you know what? Yeah, he got me that time.
Of course, Dwayne Brown. I got three guys: Dwayne Brown, Irv, and Cam Suman. And we're gonna speak on all three of them briefly, real quick. Dwayne Brown just with that fade ball, like. It was hard. Like, I didn't really give up a lot of fades, you know, coming up. But, like, seeing him consistently, like, catch him, it's like, all right, walk him to college. And then guarding Irv, bro, I remember the one practice, bro. I'm thinking I'm cool. I'm coming off like a PBU on, like, somebody that ain't Irv, you know, just one of those regular guys. You know, we all were regular, but just a guy that I didn't think was a threat. You know, I'm like, all right, I got some confidence. So I tried to play, like, off on Irv. I'm like, I ain't gonna press him because I know at the line he's 6'2", 6'3". I know he gonna do some fouls. So I'm like, all right, let me play off. Played off like 6 yards, bro. I got out of there, bro. I swear to God, as soon as I turned, bro, this dude was running already past me. I'm like, damn. And that's when I really realized, like, yo, this motherfucker, like, he really gonna go to the league. This is what Division I players look like. And then with Cam Suman, bro, we was doing like they did like a fullback leak to the Flowers boundary corner. Now I drove on it and I tried to thud it up. And he made he had other options. It ran me over, bro. So once that, I'm like, damn, this is what we doing now. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta hit the gym. And I know, like, so I'm like, bro, this ain't no joke. This is college. Like, this is for real.
Yeah, my top three is, I'll speak on mine. My top three was Adam Hauser, Dwayne Brown, Hilton Riley, and I'm gonna speak on all three of those situations. So, Dwayne Brown, we doing 7-on-7. It's raining. We're doing 7-on-7. I'm clamping him the first 3 plays of the 7-on-7. I'm feeling myself. I'm like, yeah, I got him today. He do like a little end cut. I opened the gate though. Hit me with a.
Never open the gate.
I fell on my back like this. And I'm just looking at the sky. I'm like, yo, I never got done crazy like that. That was the illest I ever felt in my life. Then number 2, Adam Hauser. We doing whiz. So whiz is like you tab off. That's our whiz. We say that at IUP. So I'm tabbing off. I'm seeing everybody tab off. I'm like, bet. He gets a tunnel, like he gets like a little screen or something in the flat. I'm coming up, but I'm trying to tab off. But as I'm tapping him off, I'm like right in front of him. This nigga just kept running, runs me over. And all I'm seeing this again. Like I'm seeing the stars again. And then the third one, we doing one-on-ones. Hilton Riley, he did like a fade. But like, I don't know what happened. All I see was dark. I looked. And I fell.
He blacked out.
Yeah, he done blacked out.
He done blacked out.
I'm like, yo, what the hell? But this was all my freshman year. This was all my sophomore and freshman year. When I got staying up there and stuff started happening, it was cool. But when I was a young nigga up there, I definitely used to get, not treated on a day-to-day basis, but niggas got me up there for sure. Everybody practiced, and niggas practiced too. So that was crazy.
Yeah, oh God, bro. That's why it's like, nigga, I learned one thing in college, like freshmen, when y'all start going to these colleges, please hit that weight room.
Yeah, you're gonna get got.
You're dealing with grown men who got families, this is all they got, and when it's practice time, they going, man. I'm telling you, don't fuck around and try to go in there and thinking it's popcorn and confetti.
And confetti, because it is not. Niggas is on that up there, and everybody know what they doing. Like, they might not be better than you, but they know what they doing. Right. So, with that being said, you gotta come up there knowing what you doing. Cause boy, I was up there during the headlights. Yeah. My first ever practice in college, I ain't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, man, I was opening up, man. Never forget, we got a call, man-to-man call. I'm in the boundary, 3x1, and up the lock, cause you know up the lock, it's dude ball. You be a guy up there, like so, bro. I forget who I'm guarding, bro. Fade ball, my dumb ass in man-to-man coverage. My back to the receiver, but I'm looking at the quarterback. Bro, and mind you, I don't know how I made the play. Like, nobody in the country teaching to play man like this, bro. Yeah. And I'm just running, bro, losing track of the receiver. I think I get a PBU D coordinator, my man Schmitty. You know, Schmitty legendary. Hey, Allen. Yeah. He was 3D.
Oh, I ain't gonna say what our man-to-man call is, because y'all niggas ain't getting us. On God, but if you know, you know. Anybody up there P knows. Hey, Allen, are you in 3D? Are you in?
Bro, I remember Herc. I come to the sideline, Herc like, bro, Monch, bro. I don't know what the fuck you was doing. Then Spink gonna tell me, yeah, bro. In the locker, he gonna tell me like, yeah, bro. Herc on the sideline like, yeah, bro, Monch. I don't know how he just made that play. He wasn't even on the receiver, bro. Whole time we getting film, Schmitty. Hey, Allen. I mean, what is this? We don't play man like that. Mind you, I'm young, bro. I'm thinking I'm killing them because you know when you a freshman, any play you make,
you think it's that.
You think it's that, but whole time you get in the meeting room
after that.
Your D coordinator gonna make you feel like that play ain't shit. So I'm like, damn. He like, you're not even playing a call. Like, are you guys in your playbooks? Whole time, not playbooks. You get it. You like, man. You for corners, I feel like you could learn as you go. But sure. Like you definitely won't watch film and learn like tendencies, bro.
Yeah.
But like
the playbook was definitely like
a stick. So like it's a notebook.
Yeah, it's definitely a notebook. Like if you don't know what you're doing, that's how like I was during the headlights. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was in the boundary for a couple series like weeks and stuff before. And I was doing the same thing he was doing. I'm like, yeah, this is a whole different ball game. And then the ball comes out quicker in the boundary. But once they got me to the field and I knew what I was doing, because I ain't gonna lie, that boundary, it get treacherous. You gotta know the run fits. You gotta know what the DN gotta do.
You gotta slide.
Hair slide. You gotta do so much just the line up. And that's the biggest thing in college is just lining up correctly. Yeah. That's it.
Bro, like, we go through it now, bro. You know, I'm still coaching, so it'd be like, I be trying to tell the younger dudes, like, bro, it's like, if you line up right and just do your job, bro, you gonna have the best opportunity to play. Because, like, when I got there, I'm trying to do my shit, wouldn't make sure they shit, but it's like, you got to earn credibility around a place before you start to try to implement what you want to do. That's from what I'm going off experiences from a player and a coach. Like, you got to have some credibility. Like, all right, bro, why are you doing this? Like, show me why it's going to work. Like, put it on tape. Mm-hmm. Like, you want to play off or you want to play head up and off coverage and not shade them in and outside. Give me good reps of you playing head up, and then it's going to make a case for me to go to that DC or the head coach and be like,
oh, yeah,
this is going to work. Mm-hmm. So that's why, like, that's my advice always for younger dudes going into it. Like, bro, like, always have a backup, like, not a backup, but always have, like, an argument of when you're going into a situation, because it's like, bro, you don't want to go into an argument, and then it's like, damn, you ain't got no facts to back it up.
For sure.
So, bro, it's just like, we can go on and on with it, bro, like, and even like if we speak on like you said with the field and boundary, like them is two different. You're getting two different calls. Like I can't speak for every program in the country, but I know how we split it up. It's two different calls. I'm not going to get into the logistics about it and how we run it, but I know it's two different calls going on, bro. So when I remember at practice, he went down in the spring, crazy spring we had, bro. It was wild. He went down in the practice. But I was repping straight boundary, so as I go to the field, they're telling me like, "Yo, this is a whole different call." So I got star help now. I'm not used to having help because I'm in the boundary.
Yeah.
So I'm getting star help with a little bit of mixture of the safety help. So I'm still playing like certain coverages
Like at the boundary.
like I'm in a boundary, and then as I'm going back at this age now and
Like
going to go
looking
watch it, I'm like, damn, I see why I ain't playing. Cause it's like, man, I'm out here freestyling in Raw Dog, and it's like, bro, you can't do that shit. I was just gonna be like, nigga, we don't trust you. We ain't putting you in, cause it's like you don't know what you're doing. You gonna make somebody else's job harder than what they gotta do just because you lined up wrong or you did something wrong.
Yeah, because college, man, it get critical. Because, like, if you don't know what you're doing, that is a touchdown at the collegiate level. Like, if one
Bad
person
plan.
mess up on the defense, that is a touchdown. And these dudes are getting paid to go out there and coach. So, like, they can't be just putting anybody out there. You got to know what you're doing. And I'd be half the bet on any situation, just knowing what you're doing, owning the call. And I remember, like, us as young dudes up there, like, we was strapping, but we wasn't owning the call. Like, we was doing what we was supposed to do. Like, yeah, we clamping, but we wasn't owning the call. And I feel like as we got older, and then we could speak on that spring that we had was a legendary spring.
3 corners.
Like, we was just up there, like, we already knew what we was doing. Because our freshman year, we was up there, we was on scout team. But I was on scout team, but I was traveling. He was on scout team, we wasn't traveling at that time. So, like, but we was down there crafting. Like, we averaging, like, 2-3 picks a day.
Right.
I got everything underneath. He got everything over the top. I'm like,
play
bro, you got the
safety.
post, and I just got everything underneath. We was averaging, like, 3 picks a day, no lie. And to come into that spring, we only had 3 corners. To come into that, it was me, him, and Randy Washington. So to come up there with 3 corners, like, how was, like, the mindset? Because, like, I'm already knowing what you was on, what you told me. Like, what was your mindset coming into that?
Bro, my mindset, because I think that's when I came back. Well, yeah, I was on some like, this is it. This is make or break. Like, I know the calls now. I feel comfortable. I sat long enough to understand what's going on. But a couple days before spring, like, I always keep a good positive attitude, bro. You know that when we practicing in and around the field house, just because, you know, just for the guys around us, you know, that's just a natural ability I had. So I ended up getting hurt, hooping, messed my ankle up. So that's the day before conditioning. So that had me like, damn, like, all right, it might be over. Because, like, now my mindset changed because now I'm hurt. What I'm about to tell Coach Tort, how am I about to make this sound like I ain't hoop? I mean, I went in there and told him I fell down the steps like a dumbass. Like, hey, how you fall down the steps, you athlete? You know what I'm saying? And get a high ankle sprain. So, bro, that happened. I missed the whole conditioning, bro. I tried to get back, you know. And then I ended up getting looked at again like mid conditioning.
Yep.
I got looked at. They told me, like, I got to take some couple of medicine, little things to get it right. So the swelling start going down. I start getting my mobility back. And, bro, I went in there, like, first day of fucking practice, it didn't feel like my ankle was messed up. I'm like, damn, like, I'm ready to go. And we went out there and craft, bro, like, with Max Sexton, Dwayne Brown, Hilton Ridley, Diggy. You had DeJour. Like, we just had guys that was like, all right, I got to make sure we're ready to go for when it's time to play in the next fall. So when we're chasing after the championship, bro. So my mindset was always, just compete. I mean, be ready for, you never know when your number is called because, we were always rotating. And then when you went down, it was that moment when my number was called. So I got my number called, and it was like, oh, shit, this is like, now I got to treat this like a game. Now I got to be ready to play numerous snaps and be able to cross-train and go from field to boundary, bro, and be able to do it at a high rate. So, bro, just doing that got me comfortable with the game, bro. It made me realize that I can play now, like, I'm ready to go. So, like, bro, that's just one thing, like, bro, just always come in here and compete. Don't take none of this shit for granted and just, just be me.
Yeah, that spring was legendary because we only had 3. And then, like, on top of that, like, we was averaging, like, 2-3 PBUs a practice.
Yeah.
And I ain't even easy to do. Like, you got to be on that, like, because I'm going to speak for our experience. Like, we was up there competing, trying to get that job, and we was on some like every rep had to be like perfected. Yeah, like we was on that, like every rep was perfect, and then we in the DB room like really like critiquing each other, like, oh yeah, you ain't do this right because of this. Or if you would have played this right, you could have had a pick. You could have played this right, you could have had a PBU. So we was both like teaching each other the same way. So it was like, it was really like a whole wholesome moment because when I was younger, I used to, you feel me, we used to work out. I used to look up to you working out. So now when we playing on the same team and we doing the same stuff and we character, I'm like, oh yeah, this is working.
Yeah.
Because everything we was training for when we was younger, it propelled us to do that up the P. So I ain't gonna lie, we had some battles up there for sure, up the P. Like them practices averaging them type of PBUs, and then talk about like how going into camp, like what was your mindset then too? Because you had a good spring ball. So what was your mindset going into like the season? Was it to like start, or was it to like get a role?
At least have a role. I thought I worked hard enough to get a role, you know, in my eyes. So like, I was in the gym hard. You know, I could vouch for that. That's the one time I like really took the gym serious, working out 3 days a week with my dad. You know, just seeing my body change made me realize, like, all right, now what they gonna say now? Before it was too small, he ain't big enough. Now I'm in the weight room. I look, you know, defined. My body look good. So I came in, bro, thinking I was at least gonna have a role. You know, we go like day one of practice. I was repping with the twos, and then like day 2, 3, bro. You know, I ended up taking less reps for I don't know why, just on some. Probably like, yo, time is up. We got a younger guy getting ready to go. You've been here for some time. Like, you know, bro, I came in here damn near as a sophomore, junior, if you really want to, you know, say that. So, bro, it was just like, I probably didn't take advantage of the opportunities quick enough the first 2 days. Because it was like, bro, I don't really think I did nothing to lose a job, and I don't really think I did nothing to gain a job. So it's like it's an in-between. So it was like, when that happened, and I got the news that I was going to be taking less reps, it was just like, all right, like, shit, I got to be strong for the room now. Like, I was messed up mentally. You know, I questioned myself on a lot of things. You know, I went into, you know, a dark place, you know, just thinking about, like, damn, I'm finally probably done with football, like, after this, because it's like, bro, I ain't about to keep dealing with this and reckoning my body for, you know, no reward. So I did that. I'm like, damn, I just got to be, like, a good vet in the room for the younger guys, you know, Queso, Bo, JD was at the time, Dav, you know, them guys, Noah, you know, them being there for them guys and, you know, just being able to, you know, help them navigate around the campus, you know, the field house, you know, how to, like, you know, talk to teachers, you know, how to, you know, do certain things. So I took on that role of just being a vet in the room, bro, and, you know, just coming to practice with a positive energy every day, you know, never getting too high, never getting too low, always staying on that narrow line. You know, and that's felt like that's what helped me get to where I'm at today. You know, just always showing like it's deeper than football with Rashad. It ain't just, you know, this is all he got. It's more than life. You know what I mean? So that was one of them I'll say, bro.
Yeah, like going into that for me was like I was coming in trying to compete for a job, and then on top of that we had Nitty who transferred in from Cal. So
hell of a player.
He had experience, so I used to, you know. I used to look at all the corners and pick little bits and pieces from their games, or just DBs, period, on our team. Take bits and pieces of. So, like, going into that camp, like, I was going up there hungry. I'm trying to get a spot. And then, like, when they did that to him, I'm on some shit like, you know what? Yeah, I'm about to turn it up. Because, like, to me, he should have been, to me, if I'm going to be honest, he should have never lost his spot in my eyes. But due to, you know, politics and stuff like that, or the money situation, however that case may be. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna turn it up. So when I got an opportunity for the nickel roll or go down position up the P, I was like, yeah, when I get in, I'm gonna take this job and I'm gonna seize the opportunity. And ever since, like, he wasn't playing up there, I just used that as motivation. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just ball for him. Just off the strength of so much stuff he did for me. So it was like, it was just easy. It was easy for me to be out there and you just be free. Cause I'm like, you know what? My man's is counting on me at the crib. We away games, he can't travel. That was hurting me. So I'm like, shit. Anytime I go out there, I'm gonna make a play. And that's what I did. So to come into that with your mindset, how did you get through that tough situation that you had to go through, like that adversity? Like, what was your biggest things that you see yourself grow as a person?
Shit, just staying true to, to the path, journey, like trusting God, bro, like in this situation was heavy, like just having faith and just always know it's always it's always tomorrow, it's not guaranteed, but at the end of the day, the sun gonna come up, it's gonna come out the ground. So, bro, I just always stay grounded, bro. Like, it was hard, bro. Like, like you said, bro, seeing y'all travel and I'm the only one in the dorm, like it was hard. But then it got to a point where it's like, shit, it's motivation. Like, work to get on the bus now. Don't just feel bad and just be chilling. Like, nigga, work to get back on the bus. So, bro, just having that, being in my own ear, looking and having some talks in the mirror, like, yo, this is really what I want. Like, this is what I got to do. Like I said, trusting God, bro, trusting the process, and, just staying down, bro. That was just one of them. Like, just don't crash out. Like, don't just get it shit all up. Because it's like, bro, I got folks out the crib depending on me. I got my dad, my mom, I got my brothers and shit, my family, depending on me, bro. So it was like, shit, just stay true to the whole situation. Just trust God, bro.
Because it's like, after P, I dealt with a situation like that too. My junior year, they started fucking up my reps. I'm getting short in reps. And, like, it took a toll on me, too. Like, I kind of went through the same situation he went through. So then I'm coming in the summer. I'm working hard. I'm working with his dad 4 days a week. I'm doing, like, 3 days. And then to come up there and camp, get my reps cut short, and then I'm just on the sideline a dud. I'm playing special teams and like that. And it's, like, it's mentally draining, bro. Like, it's hard to, like, when you could play at a level that you can, but coaches or somebody else don't believe in that, it kind of like takes a toll on you. And I can see why, like, it took a toll on me because it took a toll. I mean, it took a toll on you because it took a toll on me because it was like I didn't know what to expect. Like, I'm just thinking because it's unknown. You don't know. In any situation you go through, you really don't know.
Right.
Like, I ain't know if I was going to get back out there or not, or I ain't know this may be it. So, like, it definitely helped me grow as a man, though, because it taught me to speak up.
Facts.
Because, like, in them situations that I went through, I didn't speak up.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I would have spoken up sooner, the situation may have not been I wouldn't have been as mad, or I wouldn't have had them second thoughts. So do you wish that you would have talked to the coaches better or in a faster way? So did you have a relationship with the coaches that you would say?
I'll say it was more like it wasn't a strong relationship. It was more of a partnership. But as an athlete, it's really a partnership.
For sure.
It's a business. So, like, it was like, how am I can't really go to no one when I don't really, it's hard for me to, like, to understand or, like, have a conversation with, because I'm not used to you. Like, we ain't really have no awkward convos, just talking about random shit, That's the type of guy I am. Like, I try to get them awkward moments out of you just to see how you is. So, like, bro, I felt like I would have done more shit like that. Just put you in tough spots to be like, all right, let me see how you react to certain questions. Because it's like, if I would have asked, all right, what can I do to like get a better role? Like, that coming with, do I got to go to offense? Like, can I get another shot? Like, I felt like I could have asked that, and probably, they could have gave me a shot in the spring, or, just let's see how it is. Like, shoot, I was up there on a prove-it deal anyway, you feel me? So it's like, why not let me do it that way, bro? So it was just, it's crazy, to think about, bro, because it's like, now that I'm in the situation I'm in now, like, me and the DC locked in, like, me, him, Deck, like, we all cool, Brett, Meech, like, it was my guys, and I, like, be sitting in the meeting sometime to be like, damn, I wish, like, I'd done this shit as a player, like, came to the field house more and just sat in meetings and just picked Smitty's brain and asked him why I do this work, why are we running this, and why are we doing that, or even asked Tort, bro. So I always had a little relationship with Deck, and then it just grew over time, and, we just became family, so it's like, when you're a younger athlete, you stuck in your own ways, and I'm going to speak for myself, like, you think you just know it all. And that's where, like, a lot of us, just where we come from, we just always think we don't got to ask for help. when it's like, shit, you got to go out and reach out and use your connections and then use your resources, bro. That's why, like, I kind of, like, regret not doing that shit, bro. Like, not talking to Brett Moore about getting on special teams, or not talking to Tort Moore about potentially switching my role, or not talking to Schmitty,
ego.
excuse me, about, you know, like, what can I do to improve? Like, what do I physically, like, and literally need to work on? Like, keep it real with me. I wish I would have done more and had more conversations like that. But it's like, you know, bro, we live and we learn from shit, bro. You know, that's why we created this platform, me, you, and Twan, and, you know, be able to, you know, get his game back to the people so they know, like, when they go into these situations, they're already 10 steps ahead because they heard it from us. And, bro, we speaking of it now, so it's like we ain't just bullshitting and just telling them, bro, like, you really got to, like, use your resources, have connections with people around the community, bro, because you never know, these some people you could be working for, you know, they get you connected with people outside of the organization, bro. So, like, that was just a big factor for me, bro. Like, and I know for the same, bro, you know, you were one of those guys that you felt like, just how I was, like, we knew it, like, you kind of wish you would have, like, won in them situations of just being more like asking questions more like on a professional way, or like going into a situation to where it's like, all right, let me put our egos aside and really like, all right, because, you know, there's times where we had a coach tell us something, it's like, bro, your dad ain't teach us this. But it's like, nah, bro, this is how we want it done. Like, speak on that.
So it was definitely an adjustment. I ain't gonna lie, just, you know, being taught by my dad a certain way, and to come into a situation, they teaching a whole different technique. It was different. And I did not like it, and I used to try to fight it, but I wanted to play, so I had to do the necessary things for me to play. So I had to do it their way. You get what I'm saying? And I wish I would have had a better relationship with our D coordinator and the coaches, because in all actuality, if I would have had that, I would have been able to, you know, come to them in any situation that was, you know, hard for me. But, like, I feel like it was just an ego thing on my end. I'm thinking I'm trying to prove, like, I'm this type of guy. Like, I was always, like, doubted my whole life.
Yeah, facts.
So, like, anytime somebody see me, like, yeah, he little as hell, he nothing. Or, man, why is he even out there? So I always had to prove to somebody. And I feel like that's my biggest problem. Like, you don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Just prove it to yourself. Once I got older and started, like, being around, like, dudes who had the same mindset as me, then I started, like, really thinking, like, oh, I'm not here to prove it to him or to her, to her. I'm here to prove it to myself.
Fact.
Because if nobody believe in me, I'm going to believe in me. So, like, just going up there and having that chip, it kind of, that also messed me up, too. Like, you know, I feel like if I had a better relationship with the coaches, I would have had a better, like, time up there playing ball-wise. And I feel like it's a gift and a curse, you know, with me being my size. Because a part of me is like, oh, yeah, I'm proving to people that, oh, yeah, he's this type of person. But then a part of me is like, damn, you don't just got to prove it to everybody. Just prove it to yourself. And once I start learning that, things just got, like, easier for me. But, like, me being up there with y'all, and you helping me through, like, y'all helping me through that time, you, Tig, Bruce, Noe, it kind of, like, helped everything out for real. It was a smoother transaction for me. So, like, talk about, like, you know, us winning the PSAC, you know, you being a key contributor to the sideline, like, keeping everybody juice you, like, or energizer in the DB room. Talk about, like, that, like, how you transition into, you was playing to now you just got to accept your role and just be a good guy on the team.
Shoot, bro, it was, you know, it was hard, but then it was like at the time, you know, like you said, bro, I just came to reality, like, bro, this is my last year, let me just make it the best, because I told
All right. Did you know it was your last year?
Yeah. Bro, like,
Did you know that once they demoted you, or you knew that, like,
I knew
down the line, like,
down the
in the
line,
middle?
bro, like, I tore my MCL, earlier. And, like, as practice went on, I started catching that bitch, start, like, biting. Like, damn, this shit, like, I don't know if I can do it, bro. Now, I ain't going to use that excuse, but, like, I kind of, like, knew, like, bro, it was over. Like, I don't got to roll. I'm older. Mind you, bro, I came in there older than y'all. I was going out while y'all was chilling in the dorm and shit, bro. I done, you know, seen it all, bro. It was just like, man, I'm done. like what I'm gonna keep holding on for. Like I could hit the portal, bro, but it's like, man, I'm gonna find a different role. You know, that's why like even like when we talk about the PSAC year, bro, just you know, at being a key contributor to the sideline, like you said, is being juiced up. You know, seeing that, you know, from the coach's standpoint, you need them type of guys on the
For
team.
sure.
That's what's gonna keep everybody grounded. You know, it's gonna be as you go to that guy to navigate through the DB room. You know, so just being that, bro, and just being, you know, being real. You know, that's what helped me out, bro. Cause that PSAC year, bro, we had some leaders that laid down a strong foundation and told us what the expectations was, and if you don't like it this way, you can dip. So, bro, winning that and playing against, you know, Tyson Bagent in the PSAC championship, who, you know, just got a contract extension with the Bears. You know, just seeing him craft, just seeing that shit, bro, like, was crazy, bro. Like, one of them seasons where it's like, this shit could have been like a good documentary.
For sure.
Like, we came off a year where we had dudes like,
Yeah, like we should have won. Like we could have potentially won like the national championship that year.
So-
with the amount of players that we had: Irv, Debro, Doberman.
Malik, the running back, just Glow, a young DeJour. You know, we just had guys. John Robb, our line was crazy.
Daryl Davis.
We had a receiver come
McLean.
from Murray State, Daquan. He played
Paul
out
Green.
from Florida. Went to Florida. That was my man, bro. His shit. First dude I seen that like in college, I'm like, damn, his shit ball. I'm like, oh.
It's here
Cause I'm Quan, my guy, laid down the hall for me, like really one of my men. Like at the time about UP, I'm like, damn, this nigga always got on a hat or a Dewey. Motherfucker, one day we in the locker room, I seen him take his helmet off. You know, you take your helmet off, like your Scully down there sweat, so I get caught. I'm like, oh, this shit spit, this shit spit.
Yeah, him and B Gibb.
Yeah, him and B Gibb try to hide his shit,
bro. I ain't gonna
Gibb,
keep
your
it a
shit
bean,
was,
bro.
you my brother, love you to death.
B Gibb, your shit was cold. I ain't gonna fake.
You know we go way back, B Gibb.
Cause you definitely had the caps on for sure. In meetings too, and in class.
Every
you
day.
definitely had a cap on.
But it was
or
like,
a hat.
y'all gotta accept that at that age.
Yeah, like I don't know why you ain't just go home. Like you should have just cut it off, bro. Both of y'all should just cut it off.
So, like speaking, like just having that, bro, just was like, man, this is legit. Like coming off that bounce back year, I felt like we just owed it to ourselves.
For sure.
Just like we owed it to Tort, cause it was like,
Yeah.
This is his earlier career. You know, he just started really getting in the role. So it was like we come off a year where he's in the papers, he's getting talked about. So I felt like we just owed it to Coach Tort, and then we also owed it to ourselves just because of the foundation we laid down in the spring. And then going into the season, bro, it was just like, it's championship or bust. You know, Max Sexton, you know, he kept it short, you know, in a breakdown. Kept it short and simple. He said, I don't give a darn about those guys. We're just going to go out there and kick their ass. We went out there and pit BTA to Slimy. And then I'm like, yo.
At the crib.
Yeah, at the crib. And then that's when I realized.
No, at our crib. Homecoming.
That's when I realized, yo, this dude Mac legit. Yeah. So, bro, it was like, I knew we was going to be something like, I know you could speak on it as well, bro. Just, you know, being at practice and just, you know, it was just speak on it.
Like, but it was all seeing, like, we was competing against our O, and then our defense was like, we had like 2 or 3 donuts that year, scoreless games against Clarion, Edinboro, and we should have had a donut against Seton Hill, but we had like 2 shutouts, and I was just like crazy because everybody on our defense was like, knew what they was doing. Communicated, like
I got in that game seeing him.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's like that year was just a classic year. Like everybody knew what they was doing, and everybody did their job. Like that was the key thing. Like we might have not been the most talented team, like on paper, but like when you watched us play, everybody was doing their responsibility. Like we ain't really had that many MAs. The only game we really had like a lot of MAs was against like East Stroudsburg, our first game.
First game of the season.
Other than that, our defense was like smooth. Like we just hit the ground running. Every week was like, yeah, we're not giving up no less than like 13. We're not giving up no less than 10. So we just always had that mindset, and then just feeding the ball to the O. It was just icing on your cake because it's like we giving the ball to Debro, we giving the ball to DeJour, And it was like, it was
Mixture
just
of Grant, mixture of Suman,
zooming.
mixture of
Hilton
Ridley,
got crazy, so it was like, it was just all in all.
Deebner.
Peace out, Chip Deebner.
Yeah, piece of Deebs.
Gave somebody a ball hit right on the corner for the in the chip.
Came from TJ. Legit, he was legit.
Fab, and he was a Fab too. Fab 22 guy. Yeah. So yeah, that year was lit. And then we wound up seeing Shepard again. We seen Shepard again in 2 weeks after the PSAC chip. They gave us BTA at the crib, like BTA, like to the point where it was one of them ass whoopings. You couldn't even cry after it. Like we just got our ass beat. So it was like there was nothing that you could have done. Like, and I remember Tyson Badger, he went fed. He down there had 403 tugs. So talk about that, like that game, like coming into that, us beating them 2 weeks before, and then they coming back to the crib and giving us BTA.
Bro, I knew it was gonna be hard. It's hard to beat a team twice, but if you beat a team twice, you know you legit.
Yeah.
So like going into it, I'm just like, yo, like y'all ain't seen. I'm telling guys like, yo, y'all ain't seen what they put out on the media about us. Like, Titan Bands are telling us like, it ain't gonna happen again. Tight mentality, like it was a fluke. Like,
They talk about the rain.
yeah, the rain helped. You know them elements, but we practicing that shit. We don't give a fuck with the monsoon. Tort don't care. We out there practicing, bro. So seeing him talk to the media and how he was going about it, I'm like, yo, he on some business shit. So, bro, I ain't think we was gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought we had a hot hand, bro, just going into the game. And then, like, as I'm starting to see the elements and I'm starting to see him not get touched, and seeing him stand in the pocket, because, you know, you can't, when you calling the defense after a certain amount of time, you can't cover forever.
Yeah.
So once I seen him just standing in our pocket, just dissecting, I'm like, yeah, we in for a long game. And then the game went on. Tyson Banji was Tyson Banji, and we just ain't played to the expectations, and they sent us home, you know. But, you know, we had a banged up receiver that didn't play, you know. It was just rough for us, but there's no excuse. But it was a rough game just to watch, bro, because I really thought we had a chance. Just coming off the momentum we had, beating Shepard 2 weeks prior to that, then coming off beating fucking Ashland. I'm just at home. Ashland's a good team who we just lost to this year in a close one. So I'm just thinking like, yo, this is going to be one of them games where it's like, yo, we got a mistakeless football.
Yeah, and we did not play mistakeless football that game. We played terrible, like all facets, special teams, offense, defense. Yeah, we didn't really play well that game. So, but transitioning to after that season, you know, you got a little role on the staff. Me and him also, I coach at USO, he coached at IUP. So, like, talk about, like, what that, like, role was for you. Like, you was able to learn the game a little bit better from a player to now you're a coach.
Yeah, bro, it was transition. Speaking of transition, was smooth, bro. It was just like I'm a familiar face around the organization. You know, everybody know who I am, from the players to the staff, to the coaches' wives. They all knew who I was. So it was pretty smooth for me to make the transition. It was kind of, it was a little bit easy from a play call standpoint because I'm kind of familiar with, the calls. I'm not going into learning a new defense. So, bro, it just was like. It was like a blessing, bro, because it was like, shit, if I can't pack the game as a player, why not pack it as a coach? So, bro, I just got a role. My first year, I was just, coming around when you were still playing, your year when y'all had Coach Hunter as y'all quarterback the first year. I was just coming around, sporadically. Then I'm like, yo, nah, like, it don't feel right me not being there. So I just started coming around more and more and more. Going into that spring, I text Coach Tort, like, yo, can I be a part of the staff? Like, can I just come around, help around? He like, shoot, yeah, like, come on. I smoke with Smitty. Smitty tell me, like, yo, just really what you want to do. Like, you can't just do it to fuck around, like, just to be around the team. Like, nah, Smitty, like, it's really what I want to do. He said, all right, shit, we're on all four. They start giving me little roles by each practice. I started changing roles, going from my own drills, to, just help game planning for practice, help game planning for the weeks. Bro, it was just good transition. It was good for the long run because now everyone in the DB room is able to relate. Yeah. Because it's like, I've been there. I'm able to get them game. Like, nah, this is how we play it. This is how you got to do it, opposed to them actually going up front and like we spoke on being a man and asking questions there, they try to come to me and it's like, bro, you just got to do your job. At the end of the day, that's what IUP's big on is doing your job and really, just like being a true ball player. Try not to do too much, but don't try to do less. Just find that role and just be a ball player in whatever role you get, no matter what it is, bro. So, like, I don't take none of it for granted, bro. I thank God for, him giving me opportunity to be on the staff for this second, what is going on third year, It's a blessing, bro. I love every bump that comes with it, bro. I take sacrifices every day, to, be around the team, So, bro, it's a new journey, that I'm, ready to keep taking steps with.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know, like, me and him is both film junkies. So have you watched even more film now because you're a coach than you was a player? Or
Yeah, because, like, growing up, I always looked at highlight tapes as tape. So, like, that's how I started learning this shit. But then as I went on, it's like, I'm like, damn, now I got to really watch tendencies. I got to watch, like, personnel, really watch why the fuck they were doing this. So, like, down and distance. So, like, as a corner, you got to understand that, what they running on certain downs. So, bro, just taking advantage of the film, I kind of wish, like we spoke, I kind of wish I would have done that earlier. But it was just like, bro, when you're a player, you just trying to go out there and be a dude. You ain't really trying.
Film is key.
Film is key, though. So, like, when now, like, bro, this shit's all I watch, bro. I watch games from fucking my first year at IUP. I watch my own shit. I watch, the clips they posted in the NFL on our tape. I watch a bunch of shit, man. It never gets old to me, bro. You always can learn some shit when you watch football. It don't matter what age it is. You always can learn new strategies, new tendencies, new schematics to beat a team, bro. So, I always, for example, like, I always watch Antonio Brown. And growing up, when I watched Antonio Brown, I always caught a tendency he did with his hands. Like, when I knew he was about to get a pass, he always would strap his gloves. And, like, every time I would peep that on, like, the film or, like, a highlight tape, I'm like, oh, shit, this is how teams break down film. Like, you ain't just strapping your gloves for no reason. Like, you doing that because, like, I'm ready to go. Like, let me be ready for this pass if it come my way. So, bro, that was really, like, one of the things I would say about the film, just being
You want to know what's crazy? Because I used to really watch, so when I was up IUP, I used to really watch people's tendencies. Like, for example, OJ, anytime he used to break, he used to come out and break.
Beat the drums.
He used to, like, beat the drums. I'm like, bro. Then he asked me on practice, like, yo, how the fuck is you getting out of your break so fast when you guard me? I'm like, bro, you're telling me what you're doing. Like, anytime you do this, I know you about to just break down and you're going to do a curl or a comeback. And then he used to do, like, outs. I'm like, bro, anytime you used to do, like, an out or an in, you used to do this. So it's like you're giving me tales of what you're doing. So I ain't gonna lie, film is always key. It's a cheat sheet. You'll know everything about everything on film. Because it's like that tape does not lie. The eye in the sky do not lie. Whatever you put on tape, you cannot lie about it because at the end of the day, you put that on tape. So that's how I used to, like, really catch people's tendencies by just, watching their hands, watching how they break. You wasn't doing that as a player up there?
I mean, bro, at the time, bro, I was just being arrogant in my own ways, nigga. I'm just on some shit like, I know he ain't gonna run past me type shit.
Facts.
So it was like, bro, I mean, at times you start catching on like, all right, he keep raising up. Like, why keep raising up to go sit down and do a curl?
So, so even D-Bro, you didn't pick
D-Bro
up
was
no
like,
tendencies with him?
It was hard with D-Bro. He made all the shit look the same. And when I say that, it's like his fades look like slants. His slants look like curls. Everything, the way he come off the ball, bro, it all looked the same. So it was like, damn, like D-Bro wasn't fast long term. It was like, for some reason, when I ball in the air, it's like, yo, nah, he's sliding now. So like that was one of them I picked up. But bro, I really wouldn't say I paid that much attention. That was my problem because it was like, bro, I just knew in my eyes, I'm better than him. So it's like, bro, how you gonna beat me and I know I'm better than you?
Yeah, fact.
Me? So that's how I looked at it, bro. But everybody look at the game different.
Yeah, that's because I ain't gonna lie. When I used to guard D-Bro, he used to the one little tendency I picked up about him. Anytime he used to come off his back foot light, I knew it was either a run. If he's coming off his back foot heavy, it's a pass.
Yeah.
Or anytime he had his head down like doing this, I knew he was either going intermediate route. That's how I used to like pick up his tendency on him. But now that you're a coach and you're picking up on tendencies, do you relate that to the players like, oh yeah, this guy does this guy does that? Do you give them the DBs at IUP the nuggets and the tools that we didn't have when we was up there?
Hell yeah, bro. It's like, I watch that shit a lot, bro. Just like I'm an opportunist, bro. Like, when you be a DB, you gotta be opportunist. Like, you gotta take advantage of the opportunities you gonna get. So like, you know, at the DB, a lot of opportunities don't come as much as you would like, bro. So like, I tell dudes like, bro, just look at body language. Like, just look at like when he tight to the ball, like, bro, why if he tight to the ball, bro, where else he gonna go? If he wide, bro, where else he gonna go? Like, you could break down the game, like, and that's all you need, bro. It's just inside or outside, like, bro. He's outside the numbers, bro. Come on, bro.
It's an inside route.
It's an inside route.
If he's inside the numbers to the hash, he's got to go outside. There ain't no
Going
room.
outside or he's sending you deep over, bro. So, like, them are the nuggets you can really get, and you, just, like, you got to beat that in your head. Because as a corner now, the game changed so much, it's hard to really, like, all right, bro, do how we did it back in the day. Nah, it evolved. Like, it's speed now, bro. So, like, you really got to have speed to guard. Not even speed, but you just got to just know what you're doing and be a technician if you don't got fast enough speed, bro. So, like, even for example, like even with your brother, like he's a longer corner. You know, kudos to him, congratulations to him. He just got his first interception and shit. So that was a proud moment, seeing that. But back to the topic, it was just like seeing him and with Queso and Ian and them, all three of those guys at different corners.
Yeah, different body types.
With Queso, he's a 5'10" corner he got a little longer frame, but he's good with pressing. He's good with getting in and out of his break with his feet.
Twitchy.
He's twitchy. Keyshawn, he's more physical, beat you up out the line, get hands on, take away the fade ball, take away the box out routes. And with Ian, he's more finesse, zone guy. Can play with his eyes. Can stop a lot of in breaking routes just off instincts. Opposed to like Rylan Jeter, who I think, his feet's pretty good, for the, just start playing corner, coming from a cover 2 system. Even with Bo, I see it now. I'm like, damn, this motherfucking feet fast as hell. Like, them are just guys I was, were familiar with and seeing them grind, bro. Cause like, I know even from like your experiences dealing with it, from seeing it from high school now and from college, like now you really can tell these young dudes really what it takes and like really what it is to be great. So like, to speak on that transition and being a new coach and like what would you like see to come out of this journey? Like, what are you most excited for out of it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for like everything, for like to give back to the young guys, like, cause it's like, for example, like I can relate to them. Because I'm around their age, so I know what it takes to get to any school. You just got to put in the work. Like, you got to be willing to outwork anybody that's in front of you, because them dudes in college, everybody's nice. And what take you to be that guy is hard work and believing in your process and believing in your own path. And I use my brother's situation as an example. Like, for example, he was up there his first year, freshman year. He didn't know what he was doing. He was at safety. He was playing in a position that he didn't know how to play. They was moving him around and stuff like that. He finally get into a situation to where, like, he's a corner and he know what he's doing. So now him being out there playing and making plays and stuff like that, he just ran his race. He ran his own path. When you just stay to your own path and not worry about nobody else's, the sky's the limit. But when you try to worry about anybody else's path and what he got going on, what he got going on, or what someone else got going on, you never going to really see yourself go through your own path because you worry about too many others. So I try to tell that to the younger dudes, like, just because you ain't getting offers right now or you ain't playing right now, that's okay. It's a whole lot of football. It's a whole lot of season left. So just always have that mindset, like, it's never over. Because, like, when your opportunity is called and when your number's called, you just got to seize it. And once you seize it, you're going to have an appreciation for it. So, like, once you have an appreciation for it, you want to take care of it. Like, that's anything in life. If you like something, you want to take care of it. You want to treat it nice. So just, treating your position nice. Every rep matter, like, taking every rep serious. Every all that stuff matters to be a top guy or to be just going to a school. And that's what I try to, tell, the younger folks that like now, like, it's not easy to get a scholarship. You got to go earn it. You got to go get it. They not just giving you a scholarship. You got to go earn it. And me telling them that and them listening, it's just an all though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It is fun. I see why you coach at the collegiate level. I see me coaching at high school. It's a little bit different. It's serious, but it ain't as serious as college. Because college, the best players play. Yeah. High school, you feel me, stuff may happen, but like that experience is definitely dope for sure. Yeah. And it definitely is helping me out, like learn like tendencies even more. Like it's helping me figure out the game even more. Like, oh yeah, if they overload on this side, why don't we just slide over, have everybody slide over? It's just teaching me a lot though. So talk about like, you up there with the staff and like you would like you learning from Coach Smitty, who I think every time he coaches a defense, it's a strike every time. Talk about being with a defensive guru like that.
Bro, it's fun as shit, bro. Like,
cause I ain't gonna lie, he really know what he be calling. Like, I ain't gonna lie, anytime I was in the game with him, I never second guessed any one of his play calls. Like, I never was on the field and I'm like, bro, why the fuck did he call this? I was always on some, yeah, this is that call. So like, talk about like, cause he's a guru. Like, talk about that.
Bro, just seeing like I talked about before, just the resources he got, that helped him out a lot, just knowing guys around the league. A lot of guys don't know when Schmitty was coaching the receivers on offense, Nick Sirianni, who's the head coach for the Eagles, was his GA.
That's crazy.
So it's like just seeing the connections he got and the understanding for his ball, bro, is insane, bro. Like I see that dude, draw some shit up on the board in the span of, 4 seconds. It's like, yo, where the fuck did you come up with this shit? Like what's going through your mind, like, to run this and stop this? Because then he breaks it down top to bottom. Like, we in the meeting rooms, like, we got the DC, so he breaking down everybody's shit. So he's going from the backers to the D-line. So it's like, having that, bro, just being in the, in the meetings with him for numerous hours, bro, I just learned, like, he's aggressive, but he's a conservative. He wants to, play the call to the, to the best ability for the guys. He ain't trying to, play hero ball all the time. Like you said, he rolls a lot of strikes sometimes. We roll gutter balls, but that's what comes with being his staff. But, like, bro, we ain't, like, having Tort been all over, bro, previous before he came to IUP. Just having Tort there was a big thing. He's a vocal guy. He comes in there, funny guy in the meeting room, he's an aggressive coach to me. Having Brett come from Ohio, who's like a younger dude, so he throws the younger schematics at us, and having Coach Meach is just like, bro, we all collectively just bring our own type of vibe to the organization.
For sure.
The defense, bro. So that's why I like it, and I don't ever question those guys on why they're calling the game.
Yeah, that Smitty, he's rolling. I ain't gonna lie. There's some stuff that we done in the meeting room. First thing first is them meeting rooms, we was in there for like an hour and a half some days, just off of him breaking down the whole defense and him not really understanding like the whole DBs. We used to be mad as hell at him. Cause he used to have us in there from like sometimes down there 9:30, 10 o'clock watching film, but like I learned so much a ball just from just being around, like every day. I'm like, yo, he know what he's talking about. And I never questioned anything he called. I can't even think, not one, in practice in the game, I never questioned it. So when you was a player, did you ever question his calls?
Nah, not really. It was like, I know this shit gonna stop. Like, we like our bread and butter. Mm-hmm. Our bread and butter work. Mm-hmm. I ain't nobody but to change the recipe for work. That's one thing about IUP. Like, well, just because you make something happen, we ain't about to go AWOL and we change the whole team to get into changing personnel. Like, we ain't changing personnel, bro. We just keeping it short and sweet. We make our adjustments as we go, bro. So being a DC hard, time away from family, you taking a lot of criticism because, nigga, you giving up points. That's when you DC, you calling it to stop teams, bro. And I give Schmitty a lot of credit because he always just say, hey, it comes with my job. It comes with our title.
Yeah.
So, bro, that's just like a big thing with them. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't be a DC.
yeah.
I don't know. That's too much. That's too much. A lot. That's a lot on your plate. The most I'll be is a DB coach. Now, would you consider being ever
A DC?
a DC?
Nah. Cause like, let's jump. Like we going like let's jump to the league for example. Like, I see guys question TA, like Terrell Austin, but it's like, yo, you know these dudes is professionals. Like these dudes got track records. Like we can't just go out and get at anybody DC,
Yeah.
bro. So like, I just can't do it, bro. It's just like the time away, you know, just it's just hard, bro. Like this is the grind I see going to it, bro. Like, cause I kind of want to see myself changing roles and going into the
For real?
receiver room, just because it's I'm able to, you know, finesse the game for the receivers. I played. I know what DB's like. I know what they don't like. I know how to beat their leverage. I know what's going to get them out of position. I know what they're trying to do when you're over here 3-by-1 and there's safety over top. I know where the holes is going to be. So, like, that's why I feel like I can see myself messing with receivers in the future, just because it's like, yo, I feel like I could be even a more guru to it. Because it's like, yo, I'm already a DB guru in my eyes,
For
like
sure.
technique and, you know, certain shit. So it's like, if I can do it on offense, why not do it? Why not give the receivers nuggets on how to, you know, finesse the game and be where they need. Like, bro, he's inside leverage. Like, do a rocker, get him to take one step outside can get you torched. Like, even a little head knock can get you, bro. So like having that and having those conversations with receivers will help me out a lot, bro. That's why I kind of goddamn wish I played receiver coming up, but.
You did though a little bit.
I mean, yeah,
In
but
high school.
fucking around like they wasn't trying. That's why I be mad at my high school now. Like, cause I know we all in here could bitch about our high school. We proud alums, but we can go back and do it. It's like, yo, how the fuck wasn't I getting the pill? Or like, why am I coming off the field? Cause it's like, yo, I'm one of the
Best players on the team.
On the team, like I don't give a fuck who you try to, you know. Joey Manischewitz or some shit, I don't give a damn. Like, bro, why am I? Every time I touch the ball, bro, with some electric shit happening, bro.
Yeah.
Like, every time.
I went to a game, pulled up. His first target was a tug. They don't give him the ball.
The rest of the game.
The rest of the game until the fourth quarter, he get the ball again. He scored again. I'm like, man, if you would have been giving this nigga the ball, the game would have been over.
Yeah, because, like, a lot of dudes don't know. Like, it was one school in particular that wanted me for receiver, and it was fucking Miami, Ohio. Coach Hauser came in. This how janky my high school was, bro. Like, this how, you know, like, I salute all the support staff that helped me, but, like, there was a couple teachers in there. It was like, yo, y'all hating her. Like, not hating, but, like, damn, like, I'm in here meeting with a college coach. Y'all got me in the fucking the office, the main office, sitting in here. Like, how are we going to talk about some shit serious, or how are we going to talk about my future or what I like, and you got me in here in the main office, like, you can't even give a dude enough respect to give him a back office room, bro. So, like, when I seen that and he coming there and seen that, I'm like, yeah, he probably on some shit like, man, how they treating you up here? Because he ended up texting me and asking me, like, yeah, they treat you right up there? I'm like, yeah, man, you know, it's hard, but, you know, I chose this road, so I'm going to have to, you know, take whatever come with it, bro. So when he came in there, took pictures of me and shit, I'm like, oh, I might get an O from Miami of Ohio on offense. I'm like, oh, man, and the illest shit was, I'm taking it. I got that chance to get the pill, bro.
Yeah.
So, nigga, he texted my phone, like, probably a day after. Yeah, make sure you send me your SATs and your GPA.
I know I doubted you.
He told me that, bro. I swear to God on my life, I texted him back. Yeah, hey, you might as well just get an offer to somebody else, bro. It's like, I ain't even about to embarrass myself, bro. Like, shit was like, bro, I knew, like, that's the illest shit. These schools coming in to see me, bro, Power 5, I'm in my mind, like, only if they knew the head, like, it's over, but I'm taking these
visits
for
free.
For free.
Yeah, my high school was def janky as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
They tell me, like, yeah, Rashad, such and such, you gonna have to go JUCO. I'm in there like, oh, shit. Then I'm like, man, this shit probably slow. I start telling schools week by week, yeah, I gotta go JUCO. They like, man, what happened? I'm like, man.
My grades.
Grades. They
You
like,
should have transferred.
bro.
Should have transferred to Imani.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't go fuck with nobody. I ain't gonna know damn Imani around his ear, bro.
Nah, we
Fuck
was nice over here. My junior year, my senior year, we was trash. But if my junior year, he would have been a senior, so we was winning.
We would have had 4 niggas though,
How?
bro.
It was me, SB, RJ, D1.
Y'all got no subs,
And
bro. Come on,
I don't
bro.
mean nothing. First thing first is Imani is the perfect situation to play football. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're playing offense, you're playing defense, you're playing special teams. Them is all 3 phases of the game. So you're going to get in. So what does that mean? That means you're tape. You didn't like to come out the game anyway. So why would you? So you was they were at North. They was taking you out the game and putting you back in. You on a sideline, cold feet.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm out there the whole game.
But I was semi winning.
When
Bro.
what? I went to the playoffs and lost.
You didn't.
I went to the playoffs and won. And we lost.
How many years you go to playoffs?
Once. I only played 2 years of football. I only played 2 years of football.
Hey, that ain't my
I ain't
fault,
gonna,
bro.
I ain't gonna count. I'm not gonna count North Catholic because I was playing 4 games that I was eligible.
It don't matter. You're a part of it, so you can't. Damn, got 2.
So I
But,
only
bro.
played really 2 seasons. In my junior year, we was nice. We went to the playoffs, and that would have been your senior year. We would have been nice. My senior year, I was the only senior on my team.
But you're telling me to go there.
I'm telling you to go there for your senior year. I ain't telling them.
Playing with
for-
SB and RJ, that probably would
Yeah,
have
exactly,
them
it was like
dudes.
that.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah,
that.
SB was brazy and RJ. RJ.
Yeah, we was nice that year. But my senior year, you would have already went to school. I'm only saying it for you to go to Imani because the school was pretty easy for real, and your GPA would have got up.
But it's like the atmosphere and the behind. That's like telling Twan leave Dice to go to Carrick. Kids is gonna be looking
But
at
hold on,
Twan like,
we're not gonna
bro.
do that. Hold on. We're not gonna do that to Imani.
I'm just saying, bro.
Imani
Like,
is nowhere near Carrick. You niggas gotta cook
bro,
this.
I ain't saying it's just.
Niggas gotta cook this. Imani is nowhere near Carrick. First thing first. The year I transferred in there, they went to the chip and lost the Jeanette by, it was 36-35. The year after I transferred and we lost in the playoffs to Osh. My senior year, that's when they was on a 4-year run of being ass. But they run for 3 years was that. I ain't gonna lie. They went to the chip, they lost to Rob Kennedy and Jeanette by 1 point.
Damn.
By 1 point in overtime.
Yeah.
They would have been holding the trophy.
Yeah.
So we're nowhere near Carrick. I ain't even gonna lie. That was crazy.
This is the illest shit. That's not your era.
It
your
is.
era.
It is
ass,
though.
bro.
How ain't it?
You played at North Catholic with me. You were at North Catholic.
Yeah, but that
You
year,
went to Brashear.
Yeah, for 1 year. didn't
How
play.
the fuck are you saying you?
But
bro,
that's
you're not-
still because the players that I played with, they was a part of that era. So I'm in that era.
That's dumb, bro. You're not a part
I'm
of that.
in that era.
bro.
I
How?
played with SB and them, and when they was from a chip team, and yeah.
Bro, peep this. You went to 2 to 3 different schools before you went to Imani. 2 different schools.
Yeah.
And you're trying to use their old
Yes.
winning shit.
Yes.
With you.
Yes.
How, bro?
I can do that.
That's
I can
not
do that.
credible, bro.
That is credible.
Bro, no, you can't do that, bro.
They asked me, but first of all, we was at the Steelers camp and they was like, yo, transfer into Imani. I think RJ and SB was there. They was like, yeah, if you don't got nowhere where to play, transfer to Imani. I might bet.
So, all right, so let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
So, JPJ, we won a Super Bowl back in the G. So he won a Super Bowl too, since he a part of the.
That don't count.
How
don't
on
count.
it, bro? You saying it?
JPJ, hold on. Riz.
That's not his
Hold
era.
on,
That's
hold
not
on,
his era
no.
either.
When his dad won for the Steelers in
You-
06, hold on, in 06, that was in 2006. Bro, Riz is in the
Shit.
league 10 years ago.
Shit, he was there, though.
When I joined Imani, that wasn't like a 10 years, bro. That was 2 years after.
don't matter.
They went to the chip the year after I went there. That's
I'm-
the same era. I can see if it was 5 years ago.
I'm
And
just
I can see
saying.
if that was Kenny and them. That's not my era.
That don't count as your era though.
It don't. Kenny and them's don't.
And that's when they were successful.
Yeah.
Sam,
And
the
Boulder.
shit don't count until you get there. That, for example, like me, we won the fucking Whippeal a year or two before I got to North Catholic. I don't run around and saying PJ Fillmore's championship is mine.
No, I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't. But
So
I'm
how
still,
the fuck
hold on,
are you
hold on,
saying?
hold on, hold on.
How are
'Cause
you
I'm still-
saying
'cause look,
that Imani's earlier
Because
success
Imani had a
is with
little,
you?
because
When
Imani
you
had a
got beat
dynasty.
83
They had
nothing.
but we also beat a team 80 to nothing. We also did that. We gave a team 80 nothing work. So don't do that.
Little Scissors, yeah, bro, they play Summit.
No.
Yeah, niggas up there on the
We
ankle.
played, no, and this is what happened. And clip this too. This is what happened. I'm gonna tell niggas the full story. We played some team in DC. We boned them niggas. 80-0. Boom. The year after, whoever owned the Whip Your Classic shit, you're a fucking lame, because they had us play against a prep school, bro, and we're a 1A school, bro, and nobody in the Western PA was beating them at that
They
time.
got
Bro,
play Bishop
they had
Sycamore?
Bama commits, they had SEC commits, they had all their team was Power 5. We played them, opening kick, I take the kick like down there 60. Boom. First 2 plays, we score. I'm like, oh yeah, we might be all right. Then as time is going on, bro, they just start BTA. We should have never been playing with them. We shouldn't step on the field. That don't count. The team that we played in the year before, they was that was a 1A school.
So y'all ain't played Bishop Sycamore? Who played Bishop
No,
Sycamore out
Stowe
with?
Rocks did. Imani would never do no shit like that. Ever. We're not playing Bishop Sycamore. That's Fran and them's work. That don't got nothing to do with Imani. He up there now. That don't got nothing to do with my team and my era. Yes, we was 0-10 up there, and yes, we was trash. But I was the only senior on my team.
And you telling me to leave North Catholic and I'm over 500.
Bro, we was 500 my junior year. We was 8-3.
Y'all was.
We was nice. Don't do that. And you was at a game too.
But I'm just
Multiple.
y'all
No, you
playing
was
on-
at one game.
Y'all
You was
playing on Saturdays.
We ain't had no lights.
So I'm leaving.
Bro, you buddy, hold on, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm
Hold on,
leaving
hold
all
on.
these, bro. He's proving my point. I'm leaving
Hold
all
on.
these perfect amenities. I'm jerseys.
That's true. True. That's
Bus
true.
ride,
That's true.
food.
That's true.
Nah, I ain't gonna say food.
That's
Just
true.
everything.
That's true.
To wake up at 4 o'clock and go play on a Saturday.
First of all,
man.
When I
Hey,
wake
hold on. You can't even take no college visits because you playing at 4 o'clock. Come on, bro. You ain't.
All right, so first thing first, we're not waking up at no 4 a.m. That's number one.
Waking
Number
up at
two-
4 a.m. and play at 4.
Number 2 is we ain't had no lights. Number 3, Imani's trenchy. Like, we don't have that, or yes, the amenities ain't that. But you're getting hella tape. Your film is just gonna be, you're gonna have tape. You're gonna make a play.
But then I learned. They're gonna be like, yo, who the fuck is he playing?
That's true. But we was playing dudes. We was playing Jeanette. We was playing Clarion. We was playing California. They had Jelani Stafford. But we was playing dudes. Don't do that. But we playing Clarion and Jeanette. They was in our conference.
2 teams, that's it.
And we're in their conference.
Don't say California. We ain't seeing Cal unless we play.
Nah.
Jelani said, yeah, y'all did. Yeah, y'all did. I don't
they
know.
was that.
But bro, fuck.
It was that. Don't do that to them.
But there's 2 teams.
And Osh. Don't do that to TB. Don't do that to him. He was nice in the whoop you. I ain't gonna.
When I was in
don't fuck with him.
1A, when I was in 1A, we beat the shit out of Osh.
True, but they was in 1A, so
We would have played Clarendon.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Clarion at Clarion North Catholic,
No,
are they
we
ready?
would have played them down Hines.
I was about to say because Clarion is trenchy.
We
out
lost
there.
to Jeanette. We lost to Jeanette.
So he can't really talk crazy on 1A ball because in the year that y'all went, I was at that game. Y'all did lose to Jeanette, and y'all was 1A.
Yeah, we was, but bro. North Catholic's amenities.
Yeah.
Everybody that's gonna be tuning in and this shit is gonna be like, yeah, I'm taking North Catholic over Imani.
For sure, I would too. The food was brazy. Everything was nice. The school was nice. The smell nice. Yeah, I understand that for sure.
How was y'all getting in practice? Cause I seen a vid, you and somebody's ride, and it was trash.
it was trash.
Like, bro,
Clip this all my life. Yo, Coach G, all my life, your car was dirty as hell, bro. I'm gonna keep it in with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That was one of the worst rides I ever seen in my life. On some real shit. But how we used to travel to practice, we used to Coach Sai, anybody that went to Imani knows he cannot drive all my life. He's banging out Say, oh, yeah, my bad, my fault. And he one of them type. So he on some shit like, if he's on some shit, you either walking 100 or you're running 100. It's one way or another. Cause they used to have niggas run from Imani to Graham.
Yeah,
and Graham to Imani. East Hills and Wilkinsburg. That's the top of Wilkinsburg where Graham's at. So yeah, he used to have niggas walk that or Hunter. But other than that, yeah, we ain't really had the best amenities, I ain't gonna lie. The pads wasn't the best, helmets wasn't the best. But like I said, you're gonna have hella film. So it's like, I mean, I went to Imani with the IUP, so I got something out of it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you ain't lying, but shit, you ain't win shit. Man, tell
You
that
didn't
now.
either. He ain't either. This nigga ain't win nothing either. I can see if you had a ring.
My record is better than yours.
That's cool. You played 2 more years than me. I'm not counting my freshman year. You played 2 more. I didn't play my 10th grade year.
Just saying, bro.
And then your junior year, who did y'all lose to? Derry?
Nah, we lost to Derry my senior year.
Come on, bro.
I forgot. We lost to fucking. We got obliterated.
Oh, y'all
my
lost.
summer.
Y'all lost to Wash High.
Yeah,
Lost to Wash High. You junior year.
Ty Higgity got it. Bro, peep this. All my guys slid to the game too, bro. We played Wash High, so I fuck with my niggas. They know what they is. They slid to the game at Wash High, bro. It's freezing. Bro, mind you. Ty Higgity, our number 1 at the time. This is my man's, bro. Mm-hmm. He is getting boxed, like, bro. He ain't getting off the line. I'm asking him, like, yo, bro, like, what you on, bro? He like, bro, that's all he keeps saying is, bro, I got niggas. I'm like, all right, bro. So they finally start giving me the ball. The offense start opening up a little bit. Higgity's still getting boxed. Game over. We lost. Game over. We lost on some Floyd. Game over. He in the locker room crying and shit. Bus was our senior. Bus was our he was our man. I was our vet at the time. You know, picked us up, dropped us all, took us to get food and shit. But he crying to Buzz. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Buzz like, move, nigga. You the reason we lost. Bro, we out there getting clowned. Bro, snapped on him in the locker room, threw his helmet. I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, I'm looking at Higgity like, bro, you was getting clowned, bro. You didn't even give us a shot. Cam Branch, he was dropping everything. I don't know what he was on, bro. You know, we was young as shit, though. Nigga, we after the game, all our niggas on the field, my shorty there, I'm straight to the ride. I'm hot we lost, bro. Then, bro, because we coming off our sophomore year, bro. We played fucking Neshannock.
We got scraped.
Ty Sayre, and they had Ty Sayre went to Pitt, and they had this receiver, number 28.
I forget his name.
This motherfucker went. He went, I think he had like 250 receiving, bro. They beat us like 73 to like 9, bro. Whooped our ass, bro. We was all young.
No, we scored more than that.
No, we went 73-28.
Yeah, I was about to say, we scored more than that.
Dino or Rez took a kickback, but we had Rez.
Yeah, Rez took a
Dino.
kickback.
We was me, Rez, Dino, Kai, and a couple other dudes, Mimosas. Like, we was really like, for real, like, the best dudes. They just, you know, we just had a coach that ain't really want, show our true abilities.
Yeah, for sure.
But, bro, that shit was like crazy, bro, because it's like, it was times, bro, where we was at North Catholic, bro. I don't never forget, bro. Nigga, we fucking on the back of the bus coming from practice. Nah, fuck that. Let me tell y'all this story first, bro. We had this bus driver named Frank. Frank was an old head, Italian old head, bro. He used to pick us up, the whole team, take us to practice, then take the city kids to the Troy Hill to get off the bus. So, bro, one day after practice, I don't know why, bro, we going down this windy hill leaving J.C. Stone. We gassing it, bro. We got the bus going crazy. Bro, we going down this windy road, and he flying, bro, like, bro, we're in a school bus, bro, to the point where it's like, yo, if he could have went to jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
They would have seen the shit he was doing, bro. Nigga, bro, we going on a windy road. Swear to God, bro, Khalil Weathers is in the doorway. Our door didn't even work, bro, on the bus, bro. We hitting the road. The bus tipped. We all screaming, Frank, 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 Frank. We flying down the hill, bro. Swear to God, the bus is on 2 of them, though. Khalil out the joint like this, bro. Everybody like, oh, niggas, bro. Motherfuckers is falling to the front of the bus. Wild shit, niggas getting fucked up, bro. The bus hit the ground, boof. We all like, oh, we gassing it. We had a senior, Jake Sauter. I guess he had PTSD, but we ain't know. He in the back of the bus gonna make chicken, bitching. Oh, this ain't funny. Oh, going crazy, bro. We still laughing, not knowing he mad, bro. So we get back to the school. They like, what happened? Everybody keep it solid. Nothing. Frank just driving the bus fast. That was it. Nothing happened. Everybody say like, no, we everybody straight. He come off the bus crying, tears, all that, make it a big deal. They demoted Frank from the bus and gave him a van. Nigga, Ty Higgity. So Frank used to take us to McDonald's. Frank, take us to McDonald's real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we hungry before we go to the Biddy. That's a 30-minute drive. Y'all got money? Yeah.
Niggas ain't had
We
no
pop
fun.
smoke.
We don't have no
Frank
fun.
pull up to the joint, we order. He like, yeah, where y'all money at? We like, Ty Higgity telling him, nah, next we got you them old Frank, come on, just do it. Frank like, oh, we got you, bro. Next day come, Frank like, yo, Ty, where that money at? Ty gonna tell him, bro, come on, bro, I'm a kid, all right? What you want money off me for, all right? Frank like, nah, dude, I need it. I'm not making enough money or this and that. He like, all right, I got you. Next day, he take it to Chick-fil-A. Mind you, me and Bus, I think in the Pam, and then Ty Higgity did the same shit again, finessed him. Frank keep asking like, yo, dude, like he's like, he said like, yo, dude, like, dude, I need my money, bro. Like, what are we doing? It's been a couple weeks. Ty Higgity keep giving him the runaround, bro. But Frank always used to hold it down, cause bro, there was a time where this story, bro, I got nigga. Bus, they Astro Films and Dino Uptown, they both collab now. We on the back of the bus, young niggas, bro. I'm back there going crazy. You know me, bro. I'm gassing everything, bro. I swear to God, this nigga Dino, Bus or Dino was going at it about some other shit. Nigga, the whole bus ride back from practice. Me and Riz in the back of the bus is sitting there. Me, Riz, and Willie. Bus pull up to the school, doof. You know, the junk when the bus stop, you doof. Oh. Dino said some shit to Bus. Pat! I'm like, oh, baby, this nigga Dino run to the front of the bus, flying, bro. Shook, get out the bus, get back in the school. Next thing you know, niggas like, yo, where Dino at? Niggas like, nah, Dino's in his rage just pulled off. Bro, this nigga Bus come back like, I'm gonna beat his ass. And it's crazy how them two motherfuckers
Yeah,
cool
just
as hell
linked up,
now off
yeah.
that, bro. Just like, seeing that was crazy, bro. And just having them relationships, bro, with North Catholic, bro, like, being a bunch of like where we come from, bro, like it ain't used to like seeing a bunch of like rare kind go to like them Catholic schools.
sure.
Now it's the new norm, just off the ability of football, academics now. But like around our era, it was just more sports, bro. So like that's how I got so cool with them cats, bro. And them cats became our brothers and shit, bro. It was just like that quick stint we had on North Catholic together was crazy, bro. Like going from like we ain't really go to enough parties together. Like we ain't really do no crazy shit because it was like, man. We couldn't because 2/10.
Yeah, we was
Saturday
working
it's
out.
over. We got a tourney or we working out, bro. So like,
We was really crafting.
even like from them tourneys, bro, like stories of my life, bro. Seeing KR and like we talk about like 7-on-7, bro. Like them trips was like classic, cause that's like time away from your folks, you with your bros, but it's like you got your older brother watching you. Like I got hella respect for Vaughn and Vaughn Rivers and Vaughn Mann and D Brown, Coach Rob. Like them is my OGs, but like they let us be us. Like van rides, bro, bus rides, oh my God, it's a rip session, bro. Like back of the bus, you knew not to come back there, bro. Like you come back there, you getting it, bro. Like I mean, one time, bro, I forgot where we was going. We had Eli play at Navy. No
B-Rad.
funny, B-Rad.
A lot of people don't know his nickname B-Rad.
B-Rad, I walk on the bus. It's 6 o'clock in the morning before we go to a tourney, bro. You know, we leave early. I walk on the bus. Before everybody, B-Rad sitting in the back of the bus on his phone, feet curled up, you know, chilling. I'm like, oh, what you on, bro? I'm like, nah, you know, younger dudes, like, y'all sit in the front. He like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, bro. He like, oh, okay. And like, put his head back in his joint. I'm like, oh, B-Rab ain't going for none of that. I sit down like 2 seats in front of him. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't about to bitch out him. I got a seat. Joe Mage get on like, yo, boys, you gotta get up. Nigga, he like, bro, I'm not moving. Like, dude, I got here first. Like, bro, I'm not moving. I'm like, bro, all right, he got some balls. Here come KR. That big dog, everybody know KR. He at that time 707, he OG vet. He the Udonis has him. He pulling all the cars, bro.
Call that nigga the Udonis.
He pull up. Yo, get up, boys, and you look like B-Rad. We on the bus going crazy, bro.
Oh, that's how he got his nickname.
That's how he got his nickname, bro. We just called him B-Rad, bro. B-Rad just gained their respect, bro. Niggas like, oh no, like, no, he cool. He ain't freeze up. Like, he earned his respect type shit out that, bro. And that's why, like, I really fuck with B-Rad, bro, to this day. Like,
a lot of people would not know that story, bro. Facts, cause I ain't really know. Cause I'm just hearing it from y'all. B-Rad. Oh, there go white. Yeah, B-Rad.
Yeah, bro.
And then he pop off.
And we start going fed, bro. Like,
oh my, he ran the whip his senior year. Him and his man's Alex Texas.
You know, I'm real, and bro, like, seeing him at a young age, and then, like, as we were, like, start getting older and older, like, KR and them started to fade away. It started being like, the guy, the funny go-to guy. Then as time went on, bro, it was like, we had Dill Lucci, Ray, like, bro, the list go on and on, bro. Like, bro, we down Vegas, bro. The Vegas trip was so janky, bro, because there was 2 niggas that was not supposed to be there. Tone Grimes and Dill.
Dill was not supposed to be there.
Tone Grimes slid because we was down the receiver, and Tone was like, he really was like, he's a dude.
Could play.
He
could have played out there, for sure.
Dill had no fucking business being down there whatsoever. Dill, you my man, love you to death. You can. But you know you wasn't supposed to go down there. We get down there, bro. We get off the plane. We drive to Circus Hotel. It's a Circus casino in one hotel, bro. Lobby, we waiting for a joint, sitting around for hours. The one nigga comes with the deal like, yo, buy this cologne, smell it. It's me and Steve gassing him. Yeah, bro, smell that joint. That shit smell. Let me see. Oh, this is that. Gassing it, bro. Deal like, oh yeah, let me see, homies. He opens it. Deal smell it. He like, nah, this shit stink. Dude tell him like, a Hispanic dude tell him like, yo, you gotta buy that. Like, bro, you opened it, you cracked it down and everything. Steve telling him, yeah, boy, he like, bro, yeah, you gotta pay for that, bro. Deal, you wrong, like gassing it, making Deal like, dude, bro. I'm like, oh, bro, yeah, I'm crying because Steve is playing, though. Bro, Deal go in the hole like 80 that moment, or 80 or 60. I don't even know if he paid, but I know dude was on his ass, bro. So then the next morning come, Deal, my roommate, me, Deal, Ray Harvey, bro. So all my life, I wake up, open it, see the view of Vegas. I'm like, damn, this is amazing. I'm like, hold on, wait, where the fuck is Dill at? Kyle, like, he went downstairs. Bro, man, we play a tourney in Vegas. It's we play an hour away in Mesquite, some shit like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Like, an hour outside of Las Vegas, bro. This nigga comes back with coffee, bro. All my life.
It's hot as fuck in Vegas.
Bro,
what the fuck you got coffee
why we
for?
got caffeine before we about to go play, bro? So, baby, he come in the room with it. I'm like, he like, yeah, homie's good gesture. I'm not like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no good gesture.
Bro, it's hot as fuck in
in the
Vegas.
shower. Baby, I tell Kyle, let me see that. On my cousin, I open the window, throw all that shit out the window. Do shit the ground, they'll come back. Yo, where the Starbucks at? Niggas is like, bro, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. But I'm like, keep looking out the window. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I threw that shit out the window. Waynesville had. He's like, bro, homies, why would you do that? I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. I was just fucking around being an asshole, bro. Then fast forward that same day, we pull up to the tourney. This one battle was hot, bro. Nigga, Dill Lucci, bro, probably in the hole now from all that sitchy. He probably deep in the hole, bro, because Vegas is expensive, bro. So he in the hole, we pull up. Mind you, I got bread, but I'm trying to save my little couple $1.50 I had, because you know how I get when your folks give you bread and somebody else offering to pay. You're a young nigga, I'm tucking this. We get off the bus, we fly, we like, oh, them much red battle gloves? Everybody like, yeah, let's grab them. Dill had paper. I'm like, yeah, Dill, just grab them. I'm cash after you. All right. We start to play. D get off. Dill like, yeah, where the bread at? Nigga just telling anything, bro. I'm like, bro, that ain't cool, bro. Then Dill start pressing niggas like, nah, bro, I need my pay. Dill like, bro, like I'm serious, like what we doing? Like, I need my pay from everybody. So I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't playing. So I'm like, I ain't gonna let me go fucking around for Dill. End up getting too mad. You know, Dill, he trying to go Blaze. I give him his like $40. But mind you, he's mad because he snuck in the game and gave up a pivotal 4th down and made us lose the game. Niggas is like, yo, why the fuck is... I'm like, bro, Dill, why would you get in on the most pivotal down when you're not even supposed to be in and sell us?
Wasn't you on the field that drive?
Bro.
Or you took yourself out? You had an issue of taking yourself out.
Bro, we in Vegas. I'm hot as hell, bro. The fuck?
But if you that guy, you can't be taking yourself out. And I know Reg used to be mad at you, bro.
Bro, yeah.
I know he used to be mad at you. Like, bro, why the fuck you
same
keep
side.
talking and take yourself out the game? For what?
Bro, I used to be tired as hell, bro.
From
Like,
what?
You gotta think.
Nothing.
Hey, bro, we in the...
It is hot. It
We're in
was
the
hot.
sun at 11 o'clock in prime sun time, bro. And it's playing damn near free-for-all, bro. You telling me to guard a slot 2 times in a row, a fade ball, and come back and stop him, bro? Come on, bro. I'm tired as hell. I'm guarding niggas from Florida, bro. That's all year round. I need a blow. Let me see.
Not that pivotal in a moment, though.
Bro.
4th down.
How'd I know? I was out for 2, but how'd I know that was gonna happen?
That last down,
But we had dudes though. So it was like, I know it ain't gonna pack.
But
us
you
that
just
much.
said Dill wasn't supposed to be there.
Day. We had Mon.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, we
Yeah,
got that.
y'all did had that, but it
That
was like,
happened, bro. Dill, he sell us, bro. Then fucking we get to that championship game. Them Hawaiians finessed us. And then legit, they finessed us so crazy. We knew they finessed us, but they had the whole community behind them. Nigga, we took that L and left. And it was like, bro, we try to fight this and get into it with these and motherfuckers, bro. You know how them tourneys used to get.
yeah.
I seen, come on, bro.
Yeah, because
I seen from
the Tony, I went to Philly and JD, but we was in Philly, but they were playing against fucking Philly finest. Man, every time we played them, like at Philly, we always get into it with them. This nigga JD, they playing, they winning. I think he get like a pick or something. Or they get mad. JD had braces at the time. I guess his lip got stuck on his braces, and he had a fat ass bump on his lip. Nigga Fatty Mosses, this nigga was fighting grown ass men out there. I'm like, yo, yeah, niggas is shot the fuck out.
that shit was competitive.
I'm like, hey, yo, it ain't even. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, because I didn't get to really watch the game for real, because I'm on some shit like, I don't know what happened, but I'm looking at JD's lip. I'm like, but oh yeah, he got fucked up. Like I'm thinking he got stomped or trapped. Nah, a grown man really punched on my man's, and then Fatty was there to boot. But I know there was an endless fight at the Spook. You know, you could talk about that, because I was a young nigga up there. We all young niggas up there.
Bro, it was like 3 fights, bro. Like, we had one incident on our team. There was an incident on our older team, and the big incident was like a whole PA, like, just off just being competitors, bro. Just, you know, just like, we are from like, we ain't about to be like motherfuckers. Finesse is like, we all paying for these tourneys. We all coming in here with a chance to win. Y'all not, just because we and y'all, you know, we and y'all land
Neck
the
of the
ground,
woods.
neck of the woods, y'all not about to take advantage, bro. So we ain't go for that, bro. So like, I remember B Dow.
That's an ill nigga.
Told somebody,
B-Dow.
hold my jack. He ran on the field. I'm at safety. I never seen somebody get punched so hard and flipped. And bro, it just turned into a brawl. Just everything just went left and right.
It was a melee.
It was just like, it was to the point the motherfucker that was running the events got stole.
Yeah.
They got it right here, man. Once I seen that, I'm like, yo, anything can happen out these tourneys, bro. Like, I remember, because there was times, bro, where like, nigga, we down, because that ain't even the worst, like, one we had, bro. Like, the fight was crazy, because like, we damn near got suspended from the tourneys because of that. And then like, we ended up seeing that same team, they used to be shook. Like, nah, we ain't trying.
Every time they used to be
because
shook.
they knew what it was. Like, we ain't playing. We down Virginia Beach, bro. I've never seen your dad was coaching, bro. we was unreal, bro. We down Virginia Beach. It's smacking. I think it was like some type of like week, like a full week. They got concerts, beach parties, is wildin', bro. So we get down there like midday, like 5 o'clock. We take ourselves to the room. We all pop out. We just walking the Virginia Beach streets, bro. We getting for pizza, bro. We getting pizza. We went like an hour, bro. Nigga, we in a pizza shop. We just see everybody running. Niggas like, man, what the fuck is going on? So, bro, we look out. They like, yeah, they was shooting. We fly out the store. We had a coach named Coach Gary. He was ugly as shit. Respect the man. He was ugly as hell. Bro, this nigga gonna say, evolve, 2 Tims, run for your lives, and drop the pizza and start running. We like, oh, wait, we just waited a whole hour for the pizza, and you drop it just because you see other young dudes running. Mind you, bro, it was like some crazy, like, mass shooting going on, bro. So we run to the telly. It's so wild. We like, damn, we ain't got no food. They like, yeah, Coach Gary dropped the pizza. Niggas like, oh, he dropped the pizza. Oh, Coach Sean keeps saying, his dad keeps saying, yeah. He kept screaming, evolve, 2 Tims, run for your life. That's basically mean everybody for themselves, everybody get the fuck out. So, bro, I'm like, yo, this shit is comedy, bro. Like that, like having that, bro, that's why I know that shit changed, bro. Cause like, it's funny, bro, like, some of them dudes that had a crazy ass bomb when it's like now we dissing. I don't really, I mean that comes with being our age, but it just be crazy, bro. Like we all would just in rooms deep balling, bro, in rooms, ripping, joking around, running around the tellies, and it's like some of the cats got kids, some of the dudes is in the league. It's just crazy, bro. Like proud of everybody that was in my class, bro. It was a great class, but bro, shit was crazy, bro. Like. From the tourneys to the bus rides to the meals to the games we lost to the games we won to the tourneys we could qualify for Florida.
707 prepared, but I changed my game.
Helped me see dudes. Helped me learn that you got to start paying attention to dudes outside of your state. Cause these niggas is nice too. These is who they got rated in front of you, bro. Like, so I built some good relationships with dudes up to time just from going to camps like. Going to Rivals, going to Under Armour, doing that shit, bro, was just crazy because it was like, these is lifetime dang near friends where it's like, yo, down the line, like, yo, my son need to, like, you trying to work my son out? Like, that's why, like, I built some of these connections with guys that I know that's really good and really good at certain things because it's like, yo, I know there's going to be a time where I need you to work my kid out or, even like, shit, say for example, like I joined the staff and we need support and it's like, yo, bro, come mess with us. Like, I know you got a good track record. Like, so, bro, that's why it's like, always having that connection with those dudes and, I never took none of them moments for granted, like, bro, we can go through my phone. I don't really got no flicks of that shit just because it was like, I was just always in the moment. Like, yeah. I was always the main act, bro. Like, I always just got everybody laughing, bro. So that shit was crazy, bro. Like, it was a good bump, bro. Like,
717 helped like prepare me for like college easy because like it helped you with the pass game because it's like quarterback got 3 seconds, 4 seconds to throw the ball. You're supposed to technically you should really be playing man for real because that's you just working on your techniques and that's really the best thing that you could do as an athlete is just use them tools that you learn from 707. It's going to help you in high school and in college it's going to help you because it's going to prepare your game for the pass game. Because that's what the football game is now. There's a lot of passes, a lot of air raid. So 7-on-7 is the best way for a DB and receiver to get your game right for sure.
Bro, I'll never forget. This how janky it's what I be saying my high school janky. Motherfucker, we playing 7-on-7 at Youngstown State. This one I knew, I'm like, yo, I don't know if I want to play offense. But we ran a fucking screen. And 7-on-7.
That's crazy.
I'll never forget. This call was Snake 2.
Was it a bubble?
It was like an alley. Like you step up and come back, you find an alley. I'm like, bro, we in sevens. How you running a screen in sevens?
Because you can't even block.
Come on, bro. So I seen that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm cool, bro. Like, I ain't trying. Cause bro, even like school 707 was way different, bro.
Different
It's
than,
like you
yeah.
ain't even having fun. It's more like, all right, bro. Like,
Y'all running y'all plays. Y'all running cover 3 in the goal line.
yeah, bro. Like, I remember we went up Penn State. We played the math. I remember I was going fat, bro. And that's when I really realized, like, yo, I can play. Like, this probably my sophomore, junior year, bro. We played the math, and I'm just knowing off the track record they got. I'm like, yo, like, picked them off twice, had a touchdown. I'm like, yo, this might be legit, bro. And then, like, as time going, I'm like, whole sevens ain't nothing but it's just one-on-ones for everybody. Like, shit don't mean nothing, bro. That's why, like, you see now the game change. You see cats getting offered off sevens. Like, we had it. We kind of had that with D Brown, and you know he was just a guru and always helping guys get offered. But like now, like it's different. Like the media platform.
Yeah.
Like, I seen little Scoop Smith got an NIL with fucking the chain, one of the jewelers. I'm like, yo, like he flooded up. Like,
Yeah.
he ain't never played college ball
ball
yet.
yet.
Like, bro, seeing that. It's like, damn, the game really revolutionized, and like that's why I always say like, this is the prime effect. Like cats won't accept the fact, but bro, this is prime. Like, if it wasn't for prime, bro, college wouldn't probably be to me where it's at now. Cause like prime really, bro, he had me up at 10 p.m. watching Colorado football.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I never thought in my life I'd be watching Colorado play, so that's why I be telling cats like, bro. If it wasn't for prime, bro, I don't think NIL will be really how it is now, bro, or like the jury, how it's popped on the internet, how guys is playing in jury. Like, that's all prime. That's what he been doing, bro.
Yeah. He started a lot of stuff.
Like that's why, bro, like, Scoop by the time bro, like, that's why I know that young dude gonna be nice, but that's why I just when I keep seeing them young dudes do it, be like, damn, like, y'all living like y'all in the league before the league, like y'all living like y'all pros, like
already in high school.
In high school, bro, I had to like it was survival of the fittest in my class. Like it wasn't no time to be like messing around posting them crazy. It was like, yo, it's either you working out or you out of tourney, bro, or you out of camp, bro. It's like now it's like cats is posting, they linking up with some of the best photographs around, videographers around the city in Twan, Germ. From fucking Astro Films, the Prospect Media, like, there's so many outlets now that's like, what's helping the youth, like, those guys don't get a lot of credit because it's like, shit, we helping these guys lay the foundation too. Like, we making these dreams come possible because if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't be able to show y'all. Like,
for sure.
We putting it out there. Like, I'm recording from them. Like, I'm helping them make these dreams possible. So, like, back in our time, we ain't really had that. Like, we ain't really have a lot of outlets to post our clips and post our tourneys or come to our games and take flicks and then record a game. We ain't had that. Now it's like, bro, you can miss a high school game and go on Instagram and watch a full game off somebody just clips. Just keep seeing clips. That's what saved me from, like, when I can't watch the games all the time on Friday, bro, I just wait till somebody posts them.
On clip, yeah.
Go right to YouTube, clips, and be like, damn, like, and mind you, I'd rather watch clips because I want to see the best shit happening. You feel me, bro?
Sure.
That's why, like, even like when time, like the game changed, like back in the day, you really had to watch everything. Now it's like, shit, one play can get you an offer, one little opportunity can get you an offer, bro. That's why it's like, even with what we doing now, when we speak on just one opportunity for us, like, who's watching, who's paying attention to what we doing, these guys can help us out in this program. We can come in and talk to this certain group of guys.
For
bro.
sure.
It's all about connections and opportunity, bro. That's why it's like, when y'all get, like, for house schools, when y'all get these opportunities to expand and put, your families in good positions, like, take a chance, bro. Like, you only get one shot at this shit. You only get two. It's like when you get opportunity to like put your family in a position to like to win, that's coming with you going to a certain school and they're giving you a certain amount of NIL that's gonna help your family, bro. Take it, bro. Not necessarily saying just go there for the money, but make sure they care about you as a player and they really care because it's like now it's like, all right, I can set my family up. I can set so and so up to succeed. Like, for example, say like these young dudes, they see these young cats, for example, like Scoop. He going around, he running with a camera guy. Next thing you know, his camera guy could be recording for the football team. Now his camera guy that was recording with the football team, and now he working in the league. Now he in the league. Now he working for Jay Jettas. Now he working for Drake. It just it's a domino effect on how we use our resources and these opportunities we get, bro. Like it's gonna be there to work as long as you put in the work. That's my main thing. Is as long as you put in the work, take advantage of opportunities, and really just stay true to everything you do, this shit gonna work out for you. Like God don't give you obstacles for no reason. Like He always puts something in front of you just to see how strong you is and how He gonna see how you react to it. So, so I always like this. Just be up front with the grind. Don't cheat it. Don't run from it. Run to it. Don't seek comfort. And just just take it day by day. And don't. And always remember, you're more than an athlete. And you're more than a person. You're loved somewhere. And don't ever think you gotta like prove a point to somebody, because at the end of the day, it's always you versus you, and that's how it's always going to be.
And one last thing, keep God first, and we out.